you ready now? 1, 2, are you ready now? Whoa! Yeah! Can't stop my heart, give it up the heart. Whoa! Yeah! Baby! Whoa! Yeah! Can't stop my heart, hope it never stops. Whoa! Yeah! Baby!
You're listening to Monkey Butt Radio.
Oh, wow, feedback. Thank you for joining us tonight. Monkey Butt Radio live from the Chop and Wok with six. Can you say it? With six times land speed record holder Valerie Thompson. Remember, guys, if you want to connect with us, you can catch us on Facebook, www.monkeybuttradio.com, and on Twitter at Monkey Butt Radio. Just for anybody who hasn't listened to the show before, this is a rated R show, so just be forewarned. Just wanted to let everybody know that. We got a few. Jamie's
You think?
Yeah. Jamie's at the bar tonight making flaming monkey butts. Top shelf liquor, $4.95.
Flaming monkey butts.
Flaming monkey
I'm getting
butts.
all tingly just thinking about it.
If them fuckers got wings, I want one.
Especially for the show. So thanks, Jamie, for making those. First off, let's start out with biggest news. I mean, you guys were up in Mormon Lake this weekend. 2 broke for sturgeons. How'd it go?
Breaking news. I don't remember a whole lot of that night.
Right on.
It was pretty bitchin', actually. Pretty fucking bitchin'. I got a nice little story about the wife meeting Dennis for the first time. Beer Wench Dennis, where are you? Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Beer Wench Dennis met my wife for the first time up there after a heavy night of Beer Wench Dennis activities.
Debauchery.
And my wife's been a nurse for 30 years now, something like that, 25 years. It's been a long time.
And in 25 years, she's never seen a walking corpse.
She's seen a lot. I introduced her to Dennis, and the only thing she says is, "Oh my God."
and then Dennis,
that was it.
And then Dennis replies, "God had nothing to do with it."
Well, I think he was just trying not to choke himself with that toothbrush he was brushing his teeth with.
It's better than stirring your scotch.
Dennis, did you have to shave your tongue on Saturday morning?
Oh, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I've never seen the whites of a man's eyes puff up around his iris because he was so hungover. It
looked like hard-boiled eggs.
It was phenomenal. That's the only word I can put out there is phenomenal. It was good stuff.
Was it
very good
Was
stuff.
it better than a typical biggest party?
Oh yeah. I was way out of my league up there. There's some party animals up there. I thought I was good, but ooh man, those guys know how to throw it down.
Hey Valerie,
Big time.
have you ever been to 2 broke for sturgeons?
Oh look, hey, wait, Amy's our new beer wench. Dennis, just sit there and relax.
It's honorary beer wench.
Yay, Amy.
Hey, and she's got boobs, so I can work with this.
Thank you, Amy, from 2 Gals.
Thank you, Easter Bunny.
Hey, Grumpy Mike, get a little closer to your mic. You've got the worst setup right now, so you're gonna have to get closer.
Because Valerie won't scooch over next to me.
Oh, it's because you smell funny.
I brushed my teeth today.
It is hot. You know how
Did you say
fucking
you
hot
brushed
it is?
your feet?
Yeah.
He smells like roses.
You know how hot it is out there today? I had to light the coals on my grill just to cool it down so I can cook on it.
Ba-dum-bum.
That's how hot it is.
Wow.
Ladies and
Freaking
gentlemen,
hot.
tip your waitresses and waiters. He'll be here all evening.
Yes. That's awesome. Well, yeah, I'm glad you guys had a good time at 2 Broke. We did. How did Debate do with raising funds and everything else?
We did very well. Not as great as we would have anticipated. Of course, you always want more. But we're about 20 grand in the bank.
Nice.
Yeah, so we'll be able to afford to keep fighting for all the rights out there.
Pay off a couple legislators over there.
Oh no! If you're not paying them off, what are you going to do, right? I mean, believe me, it's all. What do they say nowadays? Greasing the palms. Yes.
Huh,
Greasy palms.
Well, no, I have greasy palms. It's greasing the palms.
Oh, okay.
I usually just spit on mine.
I'm getting a little feedback here.
Yes.
I'm not. I'm good.
Valerie's got food.
Yay, Valerie.
Did you bring enough for the whole class?
Did you bring enough for the whole class?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Two Broke was pretty damn awesome, I gotta say. It was a good time. This is the first year I've ever camped up there. I've always gone up for day trips, but this is the first time I camped out for multiple days. I had a good time. Definitely had a good time. I saw titties, bush, and ass the first day, so that was pretty exciting.
And then none of those were his.
But yeah, that was the good part. I didn't even have to use a mirror.
Well,
so that was.
You mean
that was
Scooter
good.
got naked really quick?
Well, we did sleep together, me and Scooter, in the same tent.
No, but it was great. These guys roll up with a duffel bag full of booze and ice.
Nice.
Oh my God!
I'm not kidding. They literally.
Typical monkey butt fashion.
Yeah, they knock on my cabin door, and literally there's a Scooter's got a duffel bag full of booze and ice. And the first thing he does is he digs in there like Santa Claus, and he digs in there really, really deep, like he's wet up to the elbow, and he pulls out a bottle of Patron, and we all commence to have ourselves a round or two.
But Biggest said the bottle of Patron was gone in 45 minutes.
No, he said 4 to 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It went fast. My time perception was a little bit off that weekend.
Yeah, and then watching Scooter though, Scooter was in rare form. I was watching a man child grow up right in front of my very eyes.
It was so sweet and tender and endearing.
It was.
It was nice.
I just want you guys to know I was the big spoon.
It was like we were the proud parents. That's what it was like.
I did shed a tear. It's only because the bottle of Patron went
his
too fast.
face is completely red right now.
No, it's just a sunburn.
Oh, okay.
That's right. No, but it was a successful show. We had a great time. 0 incidents.
Zero.
I'd
really
I'd
good.
say 0.5 incidents.
0.5.
Yeah, but yours were unknown. No, and we had 14 clubs attend. So I mean, there was a lot of activity, if you will.
Yeah.
So it was a very successful show. I thank everybody who came out. And if you didn't come out, fuck you. Come out next year.
Cool.
Right on.
Well, I'm glad it went well. Cool. Anything else, Mikey?
I got to judge the tattoo contest.
Really?
I thought that was pretty cool. I was approached by Charity.
Correct.
Charity came up and asked me if I'd help judge the tattoo contest.
What kind of tattoo won?
There was, let's see, 6 categories? Was there, Mike?
Correct. 6.
I think it was 6 categories. It was
What was the
male
cool-
and female categories.
What was
but
the coolest one you saw?
I'd have to say my
The
favorite
one on your mom's back.
Burn!
Zing!
No, I think the coolest one I saw was this old lady. I don't know how old she was, but she won woman's color, and she had one on her inner thigh. But I'm talking this chick had either she had a hard life or she was 65 plus.
Wow.
And she had her completely done on both legs, and she entered the one that was on her inner thigh, and it just looked really good. It was one of those what do they call it, Dia de Muerte style tattoos.
Yes.
Yeah, and she had some really good art on her. There was a few up there that I was kind of laughing at, but for the most part, there was a lot of cool ink.
Very cool.
Good stuff.
Very cool.
And
So-
Biggest didn't get stabbed, so it was a success.
That's a good thing.
I got stabbed by a freaking pine cone the first night I slept with no air mattress or anything like that. I was just in a sleeping bag and I had this fucking pine cone. I swear to God, it ran under my tent. And it just kept poking me right in the right spots all night long.
That wasn't a pine cone.
Oh, Big Mike was digging spider holes. Oh, I was wondering where you was.
And just so you know, I didn't find a dusty one, that's for sure. They were all well used.
And I got to say, kudos to Big Mike because he worked his ass off the entire time. You did nothing but bust your ass the entire time, and you put on a good party.
Thank you.
Thank
Now, are you going to volunteer to run the thing again next year?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely. Cream rises to the top. There's money to be made, and I think I can do it better than anybody else.
Everybody that I talked to yesterday and today that went up there over the weekend had a blast, just to let you know.
That's outstanding. And that's good news. I mean, that's all you're hoping you can hear.
And we love to put a bait on the pedestal saying they did a great job, but really what it comes down to is the people that show up. I met so many good people, and I only almost got in a fight with one guy because he felt the need to tout his Democratic views to me.
That son of
so, you know, but I had a couple of cups of coffee by then, and you know, he started talking after, you know, we had our first couple of shots in the morning, so I let it slide, and I just walked away like a gentleman.
Hey, I never let idiots get in between me and a good time.
Oh,
ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever.
Exactly. And then I saw Scooter. I think I've seen Scooter spit out food more than I've ever seen any human.
That's because you made him laugh so much.
I don't remember.
And I told
I don't
when
remember that.
Well, when I called him yesterday, okay,
What'd you call him?
Scooter.
Oh.
I called him yesterday to talk to him about tonight and all the logistics of it. He didn't get back to me till almost noon today. So I don't know what you guys did to him over the weekend. It took him an entire Monday to recover.
No, I think he was good. He was good. He was just ignoring you.
Well, I asked him. I said, "Did you get my message?" What message?
Well,
Just living in the haze, brother. Just living in the haze. Hey, Valerie, were you hungry?
Holy
Were you
crap!
hungry?
It's
She
gone.
wolfed that down. Ooh, big time.
It's gone.
I'm hungry.
That's what I asked.
It's a great place
Where's
to
our
eat, what can I
poo-poo?
say?
I want some of that poop.
Hey, you
I
always
wasn't
gotta,
here for the last
you
Chop
gotta
and
dig a
Walk
chick
show.
with an appetite. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong.
Well, that's how she stays so skinny.
Me too.
Hey, Jamie. Jamie. Oh, he's not listening.
Who's Jamie? Oh,
Valerie gave you your food a thumbs up.
I ate it all quickly.
So, well, anything else?
no, that's pretty much it. It was a great time. I don't remember a lot of it, so that means it was a really good time. Scooter was it was cool watching Scooter do his thing.
Good.
Dennis fucking scared me a little bit because that man. Yeah.
He's had a little bit more experience than all of us.
I've been in a lot of drinking contests with a lot of people that thought they could drink, and I've always won. Dennis would have, I think he would have caused me to have
So
a
he
liver
would be our
transplant.
anchor man.
Yeah, without a doubt. Absolutely, without a doubt.
Oktoberfest, here we come.
Oh, and then I got to drive his 56 Chevy.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because he was a little too drunk to drive, so I got to drive it.
Nice.
That was pretty awesome. You know how long it's been since I've driven a car with no power brakes or power assist for the brakes or anything like that?
You haven't driven my truck for a while.
No, but yeah, that was a good time. I enjoyed driving that because the whole time I'm driving through. Well, let me just kind of preface this.
We're painting a picture, folks.
Dennis has killed half the bottle of tequila already, and we have to drive out of the campgrounds down to the cabins to meet with Big Mike. That's public road. There's cops sitting on the public road, so he's like, "No, I can't drive. Can't handle it. I can't go to prison. I'm too pretty for this shit." So
You got a
I
purty
said,
mouth.
I'll drive for you, no problem. The whole time I'm driving through the campgrounds, I was getting high on all the "fuck yeah, nice car," because that's a sweet ride, dude.
Yes, it
that's a pimp ride.
Oh,
And
now you're.
I would drive.
Okay.
Well, shit, yeah. You want to taste the back of my hand, bitch?
I'll
What
give
the-
you.
Dennis the pimp.
I've been working on my pimp hand.
No, that was one of the highlights of the weekend was driving that car. I really appreciated that, Dennis, and I'm glad I could watch out for your well-being because I know you wouldn't do well in prison.
Awesome. Well, before we got a couple minutes before we go to break. I know Valerie's getting ready to go to Germany in a couple weeks.
And she's going to
I
go
think it's
faster than
awesome.
anyone else has
And
ever
she's
gone.
going to go
to
meet
Germany.
with the BM 1 week. 1 week. She's going next week to
Yes.
Germany and go meet up with the BMW folks
Yes.
and to get your bike even faster than it already is.
I'm not leaving until I get faster.
There you go. Well, I pulled up. I actually today I read the funniest thing I have ever read on the news. I try to pull up and read news, and I shoot some stuff over to Biggest.
He meant to say he tries to read.
I try to read.
Yeah.
Here's the headline.
Use your ebonics.
I asked you a question.
American exchange student gets stuck in giant stone vagina in Germany.
That never happens to me. What the
Okay.
I've been all over the world. I've never gotten stuck in a giant stone
And
vagina.
an unidentified American exchange student will always remember the time he spent in the beautiful old university town of Tübingen, Germany. You remember the good beer, probably. You recall the winding cobblestone streets. And, of course, he'll never forget the time he got himself stuck in a huge vagina.
I'm going to Tübingen.
So how did this happen? What did you see pictures or?
I saw one picture of some firefighters getting. I mean, this thing's like 10 feet tall. Okay, and it's outside.
That's a big bitch.
That's a
I
lot
don't
of
know who did the
roast beef.
stone casting of that one or whatever. It was in front of one of the stone vagina sculpture by Peruvian artist Fernando de la Jara. Sits outside an institute for microbiology and virology at Tübingen University.
Yes.
It's
Yes, you know,
called-
virology. That's
it's
crazy
called
shit.
Chakan, which means making love.
That's the title of the statue.
Title of the statue.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
Tübingen road trip. Here we go.
Here, the sculpture wasn't harmed during the extraction process, and the student was also unharmed. Here's the thing. Okay, thank you, you idiot, for making us look even worse overseas than we already do. Okay, but how do you get stuck inside a vagina?
I don't know, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
Work
damn
your
it.
ass off, Mike. You can do it. You can do it.
If I put my mind to this shit, it's going to happen. I'm telling you right now.
You're not supposed to get stuck.
Hey, you call your heaven what you want.
It's like a dog.
You have your God, I have
Shit
mine,
swells
okay?
up, you know,
I guess.
like a dog.
But that's your Tuesday humor. Like KSLX does, the 420 idiot of the week or idiot of the day or whatever.
I don't know. I call the guy a fucking genius. If he gets stuck in a vagina, I mean, how can that be that bad? I don't know. I mean, really.
The only thing that would have made that story better is if he would have rubbed himself down with butter before he went and did it, and then still got stuck. That would have been good. That would have been a good one.
That would. So
Okay.
thank you for
Butter.
your 420 fail, whatever it is. But we'll be back in a couple minutes.
How about that bandage? You got them ears on, son?
Have you ever wanted to be a truck driver? If so, pay attention. If not, pay attention anyway. Southwest Truck Driver Training offers everything you need to get started. You can get hired before you begin training. They've got GI Bill approved training facilities, day, night, or weekend programs to fit your busy schedule. And if you have any questions, no sweat. They've got veteran supportive campuses with veterans on staff to serve you. And on top of that, they have lifetime job placement assistance. Put the pedal to the metal. Call Southwest Truck Driver Training today.
Everyone's going to need an attorney at some point in their life. I'm no different. Hey everyone, it's James from Vets On. Whether it was my last will and testament before deployment or my ongoing custody battle for my children during my divorce, I needed help, so I lawyered up. If you need help, I urge you to contact Capstrom Law Firm. Capstrom Law Firm in Springfield, Missouri services clients throughout the state in criminal law, personal injury, and family law. With over 13 years practicing law, Tom Capstrom understands both law and court procedures and how stressful they can be. Let Tom Capstrom Law Firm and his dedicated staff take the stress and worry out of a difficult situation by calling him today. We feel so strong about the work that Tom and his staff are doing that he'll be a monthly guest on the show. Tom is a veteran and a listener, for God's sake, so you know the guy is solid and will fight for you. Give Tom a call today by calling 417-864-0552 or email Tom at capstromlaw.com. And don't forget to tell him that Vets On sent you.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertising.
Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you or someone you know suffering from eczema, diabetes, or vitamin deficiencies? Then I can share with you something to help remedy that with health and wellness. It can be a business plan too, which is a great opportunity to meet and interact with all types of people who care about changing lives. So when you are ready to make a difference, call Jamie at 602-295-9969. That's 602-295-9969.
Hey everyone, it's Adam from Vets On. Are you or someone you know looking for employment? Then look no further than iVetX. iVetX is placing veterans with the right hiring companies. Join their mission in putting veterans in inspiring careers with ensured success. Access their national pipeline of military talent for companies. All veterans are pre-screened for 55 soft skill sets, 800 clarification types, education, experience, salary range, and so much more. iVetX can help you find the perfect job to veteran match. Your skills are based on what's needed for success in that job. If you're a hiring company or a veteran looking for your next career, then get started today and go to www.ivetx.com. iVetX, bridging the employer-veteran gap by putting Americans' veterans to work today.
Trains have the right of way 100% of the time over emergency vehicles, cars, and pedestrians. Trains can't swerve or stop quickly, resulting in a vehicle or pedestrian being hit by a train about once every 3 hours. Look, listen, and live. This message is brought to you by Operation Lifesaver of Oklahoma.
Welcome back. We are here with Monkey Butt Radio at the Chop and Wok, the world famous Chop and Wok. Hopefully it will be.
Ninja surfing Chinese food.
This segment is brought to you by Square Peg Promos. I can't even read. I don't have my glasses on. Why did Mike ask me to do this? Hold on. For products
that fit.
Oh, he spelled it wrong. That's why I can't read it. Doesn't make sense. Call Square Peg Promos 602-549-1044 or go to squarepegpromos.com.
Those guys rock.
Oh, those guys are kick-ass. They made our banner. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So we're coming back in, and we are with Valerie Thompson, the consistent champion.
World.
Because she doesn't fail at nothing. She accomplishes all the goals that she's going.
She even cleaned her plate faster than the human being.
Oh, I know. I saw that. She doesn't
awesome.
even eat slow.
She was.
It's a way of
fast.
Speed is the way of life. And she finished hers, and then I saw her up there chowing on another one. Valerie,
not.
do you have like a hollow leg or something?
I did not.
Not only is she fast, but she's fucking greedy.
Oh, we have to cater to her womanly needs.
Oh, is that it?
Yes,
Is that why you wore a dress today?
She ate like a mouse and only had a salad.
I didn't eat, all day just about. And I'm at Chop and Wok, so, they've got great food, so I have to indulge when I can, right?
Oh, here comes more now.
See,
look
that's
at that.
not for me,
Hey,
though.
Valerie, just keep your fingers off that.
I'll take
That's
one
ours.
of those.
Yeah. Right?
Ooh, what's that?
Those are spare ribs, and they're phenomenal.
Only the guys got food.
Oh, no.
Well,
eat in there. Well, this is a
like
complimentary.
this is community
I'm good,
food.
thank you.
Jump on it.
Thank you.
Are you sure?
This is
Mike,
like a
Mike, watch
prison.
your fingers. Don't grab too fast.
This is like a prison shower. Everybody's invited.
Chop and Wok is the best.
Oh, it's awesome. So, Valerie,
Awesome. So what?
you have had some astonishing accomplishments recently. You hit. Give us a speed. What was the speed you hit?
We hit 208.71.
Holy
208.71 miles per hour in a 1 mile stop standing course.
That is awesome.
So explain that.
Wait. Where
Sorry.
did you accomplish this mission?
That was at Wilmington, Ohio, at the
Okay.
Wilmington Air Park, and it's an event provided by the East Coast Timing Association, and they have events about 4 events per year, maybe 5 events, and so went there and tried to smash. I didn't go there to break the record. I tried to smash the record, and
you kicked its ass.
I kicked a little bit. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Here's the thing, okay? 1 mile standing start, right?
Yes.
So you went from dead stop in 1 mile to 208.71 miles per hour.
I did.
That's hauling ass, lady.
And what was the previous?
He just called me a name.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Yeah.
He's him in his dirty mouth with that lady word. That's
That's hauling ass, and that's way faster than I've ever gone.
Well, I've been 212 miles per hour at the Texas Mile in 2013, and I will tell you, I had a little bit of tailwind, actually a lot of tailwind, and this time it was some really true good horsepower, 208 miles per hour, and the BMW S1000RR is just pure performance, spitting right out of my engine. So. Oh,
that's awesome. That is so awesome. So this was the Ohio Mile that you kicked ass and accomplished a goal that you were. Did you have this goal set up for a long time?
Well, I had the goal set up in 2012. First came out in the production class, which I still retain the record in the production class. At a 200 mile per hour club, but
I have to interrupt you.
What is
now
this?
you guys have to be a.
Well, then I can win at something. I've got a shot.
Oh my God!
Hey, if you could go 208 miles an hour.
I'm
Good
gonna
enough?
skip out on that one.
Dennis, thank you very much, sir.
I don't care what
Oh
they
no, I'm
say.
skipping out. I have to work tomorrow. I can't drink this.
Participant. Willing
There
participants.
she is.
Here,
Oh,
here.
That's delicious.
I have to
Hey, that's
work
at
tomorrow.
208 miles per hour right there. You guys aren't fast enough though.
So, Valerie, the
Hey, I
previous
did it. Wait a
record,
second. You weren't in that race. You don't get to judge.
I know that's true, huh?
the previous record was 205.
205.
Then you came up, you basically smashed that shit out of the water with 208.71.
Yes.
Now, for everybody that's listening, if you don't understand what 3.71 miles per hour is when you're talking about speeds that great, that is a phenomenal accomplishment. Absolutely phenomenal accomplishment.
Yeah, because I mean,
Thank
once
you.
once you're above 200 miles an hour, the distance you travel is enormous.
It's enormous, but it also gets the time of speed. The speed, everything gets slower. So.
Well,
I mean,
Einstein said, time is relative. So.
So what Valerie's saying is she's closer to the speed of sound than any of us.
What was that? That's Dennis. Dennis is flipping knobs.
Hey, just so you
That's
know,
the wrong knob. You forgot to spit on it, Dennis.
this is experimental, people. We're actually having a live show from Mars.
That's
So
it. And this is the rover. 12-minute delay. We're trying to time this shit.
I'm going to be on the fastest. I'm going to be the fastest person on Mars if that's the case.
by far.
By far. By far.
Well, figuring the Mars rover travels at what, like 3 miles an hour max? I think you smashed that one, Valerie. No problem.
I smashed it.
What's the next rung on the or the notch in the belt for you?
Well, aren't you going to try to beat 212? I know you went 212 in Bonneville.
No, I went 212 at the Texas Mile.
Oh, 212 in Texas Mile.
You can just smack him, Valerie.
It's okay.
That's all right.
I just want to get the facts right.
No, really, I just want you to smack
I know
him.
she's done 212. That's the thing. Okay? But
Right.
208 miles an hour on 212. What's the difference in the feeling of it?
The speed is not the problem. It's everything else. Is the course, the wind, the crosswind, the headwind, the tailwind. Hitting my shift points, watching my RPMs. Listening for the wheel spin, the bike, the engine. Am I sitting properly? Am I far down?
You lost me at watch. What's happening now? Wait a second. Are we at 208 miles an hour yet? I don't know what's going on.
I'm just, the speed's not the factor. It's more of everything else that really contributes. It's taking off. Getting a great start and getting a great finish. And
So somebody that's listening by chance, boy, girl, man, woman, that's interested in doing something like this, how do you practice? I mean, what kind of regimen is there involved with doing this type of thing? Because, like you said, the same activities have to happen whether you're going 50 miles an hour or 200. It's a training mechanism, right?
Right. Well, everything kind of happens behind closed doors. It's all the preparation of your equipment and bringing the right people to the events to help you with your motorcycle, and mentally and physically you have to be fit, non-dehydrated.
Don't do that. You didn't hear that here first, people.
Just it all happens before you leave, and that's the best. To win races, the preparation is what's going to get you to win that race, to break that record. So,
and there's got to be a lot of mental conditioning involved with your sport, your process that you're going through for every race, correct?
There is. It also comes a little bit natural to me, so.
Oh, you think?
I'm not so worried.
Yeah, Scottsdale Road will attest to that. We've heard those stories.
That's my official track. Is Scottsdale Road.
Next
However,
week we're having
I've
DPS
graduated.
on. So.
But it's there's not a lot of places that you can go and just test and tune for a 1 mile course, or it's not like you can go to Bonneville and go and test. However, I'm going to test in July at the Bonneville Salt Flats, but I'm going to add another 2 more wheels to the equipment, and I'm going to race some 4 wheels.
You greedy bitch.
Kind of keeping on the.
She just doesn't want to let anybody else have any fun.
Yeah, really. It's your fucking sandbox. Nobody else can play. I don't get it.
Well, I play well with others.
Salt box.
It's my salt box. Thank you.
Yes.
Get it right.
Wait a second.
Right?
Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about Valerie Thompson's box. Just saying. We're talking about that right now.
We're talking about
And that's
Bonneville
first
Salt
on
Flats.
Monkey Butt Radio.
Monkey Butt Radio.
Well, I have a question. With as busy as you are, okay, how do you stay mentally and physically prepared?
that the way of my life is, boom, 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 boom. It's so fast.
It's okay. Just say drugs and alcohol. Do it.
Well, no.
No,
did you
I
guys
can't
see the
say
way?
that.
Did you see the way that she ate? That's the way she does. She carb
Well, everything I do is a
loads.
race. So I mean, give me a little bit of a break. I mean, I race to the light switch. I race to the stoplight. I race.
That's got to
I
be
race
fun.
people on my motorcycle. I try to.
They just can't keep up, right? And that's
But
it.
I just revved the engine a little bit. We'll be at a starting line or at the
The
stoplight.
starting line.
I'm
Look
sorry.
at that,
I'm
she's
sorry.
calling that.
I know. Okay, we'll be at the
That was not a
stoplight.
mental faux pas, people. She is really that legit.
And I'll give it a little, vroom, 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 and act like I'm gonna go race. I mean, look at Victor. I mean, he's one of the guys from International Female Ride Day. He tried to race Melissa Paris and I, and I think we left him at the starting line.
Hey, Valerie,
We have a
nobody-
video out of that too.
Nobody likes a bragger.
Well,
Nobody.
you know what? I think
Okay,
if,
well I'll
if,
be quiet.
if I pulled up next to you on your bike, and I because I recognize your bike anywhere. You got a beautiful looking bike. If I pulled up next to you on that at a stoplight, I probably wouldn't even give you a glance because I would just be too intimidated. You have done so much.
I would
this-
give you
in
a
this
head
sport.
start.
Oh, why? Thank you. Why don't you just demasculate me a little bit more?
I think you have it coming.
Come
He's got more
on,
than that
Valerie,
coming. Come on,
every
get-
time you come on the show, it's like,
The gloves are off, people.
Comes at
It's Monkey Butt Radio. What can I say?
That's right.
My
What up,
gloves are
butts?
off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, Valerie, we got to say,
Okay.
Mike and I were talking before the show, and we are in awe because we are truly in the company of greatness. You are at the top of the game for what you do. I mean, that's awesome.
And you're sitting right next to me. Makes me sweaty in the palms.
I know. I tried to shake his hand, and I was like, "Ew, that's
And
gross."
the thing is, her ambition is making her go faster. That's the thing that we should be all about. That she's not satisfied with just 212 miles an hour.
Now, wait a minute. Let's talk about this. Okay, so what are your plans to go faster? You're going. You're taking a little vacation here in a little bit, aren't you?
Well, no, there's no vacation for Valerie.
Like I
Sorry,
said,
my
green
semantics
bitch.
are all
I'm gonna
screwed
go
up.
to.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go to Germany. I'm gonna hang out with the BMW Motor Rod booths and vendors, and I'm gonna do some great and fun things. And then at the night, we're gonna go celebrate at their big, huge events, and we're gonna go drink a whole bunch of beer.
That's
Well,
the
they're
kind of
gonna
girl
think
I'm gonna marry.
They're gonna think I'm gonna drink the beer, but I'm not really a beer drinker, so I'm gonna sippy cup on it.
Okay.
So, and then when I get back 2 days later, I'm going to be heading to the Salt Flats to do the test and tune at the Bonneville Salt Flats in the car. It's a really fast car. It's got a lot more horsepower than my bike ever has. The car has about 800 horsepower.
Holy shit.
It's been already 244 miles per hour. If
Now
I
you're
could
just
go,
bragging again.
I know I'm starting to brag. I'm really.
It could go 280.
Well, it's
Actually,
about
I call you a slacker. You can't do any better than that.
$280 car.
It could go 280 miles per hour.
I know what you said. I'm just teasing.
He says tomato. I say go fuck yourself. That's all I want.
$280 car is my truck.
Okay, well, if I can go over 212 miles per hour, I'm going to be one happy girl.
What's your goal? What is
My
your
goal is to go over 250.
really?
Holy God.
Jesus Christ.
But, I got
What
to
are you,
take in
Don
consideration.
Garlitz? What the fuck's going on over here?
I got to take in consideration. I've never been in a car, but I have
You've
some of
never
the best racing in a car. But I have some of the best equipment for if something does happen. I've just got a brand new Schuberth helmet. It's a helmet that Jimmy Johnson and Danica Patrick wear while
Well,
they're
one of that
racing
equation's pretty good.
at NASCAR. So I kind of am feeling like I'm one of them,
No,
I'm
you're
not
better.
sure which
no,
one I want to be
you're,
like.
You're
So-
better than that.
No, you're one of them. You're one of them because I believe that Jimmy Johnson's a 6-time,
Just don't make left
He,
turns.
he is a six-timer.
right? And you're oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh,
and
we
that-
have something in common.
You do. You both go
It's
really
kismet.
fast and you win.
That's kismet.
And just so you know, I've been
Hi, Keith.
I've been trying to work out a little bit
Hi,
too,
Ray.
and get a little faster.
Hey, can I just say one more thing while I'm saying hi to my friend? Can I just say a hi to my friend Susie?
Absolutely.
Susie is my next door neighbor, and when I was on tour going to Birmingham Superbike School
Okay.
and the RA Rally for BMW and Schuberth, in the Ohio Mile, and then I went and got fitted for my car suit. My car seat. You know,
that's like a
my
coffin
friend
for most
Susie,
of you.
She took care of me. She took care of my mail, and you know, she's an awesome little neighbor. So, and she cooks great German food. So.
Oh, well, she's prepared.
I just,
That's
you know, I
what
had
it
to
is.
say hi to her.
And we just
I think she's listening.
What was her name, Valerie?
Right?
No, I took
Susie.
The, I
No,
took
when you don't take them, she takes care of them, doesn't she?
No, that's the other Susie that does.
Okay, so your neighbor Susie
Yes.
takes care of all your stuff, and she cooks great German food.
Yes.
I would just like to say, Susie, we love German food here on Monkey Butt Radio.
Bosses
so
rules.
Any schnitzels or any of the what's the noodle thing that they make? What's that one? My wife makes it, but I've had a few too many
I think it
beers
starts with
to.
an S. It's,
The noodle thing, yes, ladies
he
and
says
gentlemen.
he texts me.
Well, you rub the thing back and forth.
Wait
you can't
a
see me on
second.
video, but you do that.
Is there a pillow involved?
Spetzel.
Ah.
The
Spetzel, yes,
The
I said it starts
That's
with
the
an
one.
S.
Yes, Spetzel. We love the schnitzel
Nick's-
and the Spetzel. So
Nick's
Susie,
9 on the
if
Pommes
you
frites.
ever wanted to come on the show, we would make a special accommodation for you.
We can make that
That's-
happen
yeah.
for you.
Oh God, I love.
We have a
German.
beer
I love
wench. I mean,
German.
come on. What more do you want? Well, all I have to say, Valerie, is you impress me. I mean, literally, you impressed me. Because I've gone fast on a motorcycle, nowhere near as fast as you've gone. And I said right before the show, it scared the shit out of me. I didn't think I was going to do it in my spare time ever again. And you do this for a living, so my hat is, well, still on, but kind of off to you.
Yeah,
Well, thank you.
It's badass.
You are at the pinnacle of the genre of your sport. You're
And it only is
kicking
going to
ass
get
on
better,
everything.
you know?
Yeah. And it's just this is amazing that we have you on our little show.
And she
that-
drives
that-
a Dodge.
Pick up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that Mike and Valerie are bonding right now. They're doing this Dodge dance. If you can't see it on video, but it's happening.
It's
They're
the
all
kind of gal I'm going to marry.
they're getting all crazy stuff.
So can I just add one more thing?
Oh,
This
no.
Go right
weekend-
We're here for you.
This weekend for our Arizona fans and friends and anybody that wants to come, I'm going to be this weekend at the Arizona Sports Fan Expo. It's in Glendale, and there's going to be all the professional teams, the hockey team, the football team, the cheerleaders. It's an event to bring your family, your friends, and to hang out and to get your autographs by all these celebrities. And it's a huge event. I've never been. This is my first time, and I'm going to be at the Motorcycle Mechanic Institute, the MMI, and one of my great sponsors that provided me with all of this is Green Lightning.
Thank you,
they're,
MMI.
They're going to be there as well.
So is this at the University of Phoenix Stadium?
It is.
It is. So
It is.
it's at the same time as the gun show, to which I shall be going to the gun show. I think I will stop by and see you guys.
I'll make it a point to come see you.
I
Absolutely.
got a lot of goodies. I got some good stuff given away, and lots of big smiles
Oh, that's awesome.
is going to be there. So
Hey, Butt Nation, get out to University of Phoenix Stadium this weekend.
Gun show and Valerie Thompson. That is like a match made in heaven.
I would
right
say
there.
Valerie Thompson and the Gun Show.
Well, both of them.
Because chicks on
combined-
bikes is
I'm bringing
symbiotic
a gun
madness.
show because my muscles are getting a little bigger. Yeah.
Oh,
Ladies and
that's
gentlemen,
awesome.
we just literally
Workout.
we caught sight of the semi-elusive Valerie Thompson bicep. It was crazy.
It was phenomenal. I'm
This
in
bitch
awe.
is built. Forget about it.
All right, so we got to cut back to another set of commercials so that we can pay for this sort of thing. Scooter, take us out of here. Valerie, thank you so much for joining
You're
us for
welcome.
this
Thank
segment.
you.
And hang out if you'd like, because we love you.
Everyone's going to need an attorney at some point in their life. I'm no different. Hey everyone, it's James from Vets On. Whether it was my last will and testament before deployment or my ongoing custody battle for my children during my divorce, I needed help, so I lawyered up. If you need help, I urge you to contact Capstrom Law Firm. Capstrom Law Firm in Springfield, Missouri services clients throughout the state in criminal law, personal injury, and family law. With over 13 years practicing law, Tom Capstrom understands both law and court procedures and how stressful they can be. Let Tom Capstrom Law Firm and his dedicated staff take the stress and worry out of a difficult situation by calling him today. We feel so strong about the work that Tom and his staff are doing that he'll be a monthly guest on the show. Tom is a veteran and a listener, for God's sake, so you know the guy is solid and will fight for you. Give Tom a call today by calling 417-864-0552 or email Tom at capstromlaw.com. And don't forget to tell him that Vets On sent you.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertising.
Would your goal be to get you and your family out of debt? I can show you how thousands of people and families are doing just that. This is a business plan made simple. We offer everything from weight loss products to green cleaning solutions. Whether you're interested in making it a full-time or part-time opportunity to become debt-free, or if you are just sick and tired of being sick and tired, call Jamie at 602-295-9969. That's 602-295-9969.
Breaker 19. How about that bandit? You got the mirrors on, son?
Have you ever wanted to be a truck driver? If so, pay attention. If not, pay attention anyway. Southwest Truck Driver Training offers everything you need to get started. You can get hired before you begin training. They've got GI Bill approved training facilities, day, night, or weekend programs to fit your busy schedule. And if you have any questions, no sweat. They've got veteran supportive campuses with veterans on staff to serve you. And on top of that, they have lifetime job placement assistance. Put the pedal to the metal. Call Southwest Truck Driver Training today.
Do you need an extra push to start your day? Well, then tune in to Addie's Radio. Addie's Radio is a show that explores tough questions in an open and fun forum. The program also engages hard-hitting issues concerning veterans' physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. This show airs every Tuesday from 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Vets On Media Network. Addie's Radio is hosted by Jesse James, a combat veteran of Afghanistan, so he knows the problems that veterans face every day. Jesse provides you guidance each and every week to be a better you. So tune into yourself each week by tuning into Addie's Radio. Go to vetsonmedia.com for show details.
Hey, Monkey Butt Nation. Live life in the fast lane with 5-time land speed record holder Valerie Thompson.
Hey, butts, we're back at the world-famous Chop and Wok on the corner of Shea and Tatum. We're enjoying some good digs and some beers. We got some...
Shea and Scottsdale.
What did I say, Shea and Tatum?
Yeah.
Scottsdale, boo on me. We're enjoying some great food, some great beers, and some awesome company. This portion of the show is brought to you by caprog.com, the future in head wraps, and the exclusive, and I meant exclusive, supplier of the Monkey Butt Radio head wrap. If you want one, get one. I'm telling you right now, go to caprog.com. Bill's definitely going to take care of you, hook you up. Got, all the sizes, all the colors, all the looks.
Awesome.
We're still sitting here with Valerie Thompson, which I have to correct our little plug there. It is the 6th time, or we like to say now, awesomely consecutive world record holder.
Consistently.
Yes.
Awesome.
Consistently awesome. And so, Valerie, really quick, let's just talk a little bit about you not going so fast, but some of the other things you do when you're not going fast.
Well, what I like to do is when I'm not going fast is I like to keep dreaming about how fast I'm going to go, right?
And if you're listening right now, I mean, come on, how is that not the greatest fucking thing you've ever heard from a woman's mouth ever, right?
Because it is a race.
It is a race.
It is a race.
And we always win, but she wants to beat you. That's pretty
Everything
fucking
I
cool.
do is a race. That's
nice.
That's what I say.
So when you're not going fast?
Well, when I'm not going fast, I like to hang out with my friends and, enjoy some outdoor time. I like the pools. I like my girly magazines, spend some time. I love my dogs.
Wait a second. When you say you have to expound on Girly Magazine, that means a lot to different people. I don't know. Is that Cosmo or
the Cosmo,
Girl?
the Bazaar,
Okay,
the
sure.
People magazine. It kind of decompresses my mind and.
Sure, no. Decompression is very important.
I thought she was going to say membranes for a second.
My mind. You guys are getting me all confused.
And you got a couple of pooches, right?
I do. Reckon and Speedy.
See, that even her dogs are fast.
What kind of dogs are they?
They're both Malteses, and one's just turned, Speedy, she just turned about a little over a year ago, and I reckon he's a little over 7 years old. So they get along great. They're fun dogs.
Dogs. I love me some dogs. Tell you what.
They're my besties.
So, Valerie, when
Yes.
you're not running around and breaking records all over the place and
That's the other 6 minutes
and
of
making
your life.
people feel inferior, because that's kind of the way we feel right here. Me and Mike are just sitting there going, shit, well, yeah, our 150 miles an hour kind of looks like squat compared to yours. So what else are you involved in? What are you doing?
Well, a heck of a lot of nothing.
Well, you're
Well,
giving back to the
there's-
communities,
Well,
correct?
there's the Hope Kids, events that I have attended. They're great people at hopekids.org. I haven't spent too much time with them lately, but just because I've been so busy this year with appearances and then within the racing schedule and, the traveling part.
Yeah, but you do realize that the more you do on your circuit, the more things you do with your profession, the more
Or
light
her
you can
brand.
shed. The
Her
more you
brand.
can, right? The more you can shed and give them power. So I mean, it's all right. I mean, I'm sure those organizations out there are loving the fact that you're out there breaking records and making a name for yourself, because the bigger you are, the better you can produce.
Well, and that gets back to the MMI students. I've got quite a few fans from the MMI.
You think?
I think I do.
They're trying to change oil, and you're trying to change history.
Well, there's the BMW class over there that's just sitting there going, nom, 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 nom. Every time that your name is
Yeah, and if you guys don't know who Valerie Thompson is, check out her website. She goes fast and she's super hot. Okay, so I mean, you gotta understand, we got a bunch of pimple-faced fucking kids out there wrenching on bikes and thinking, God, I want to be great someday, and then they're looking at her on a poster and they're like, forget about it.
That's not fair, Mike.
It's not fair.
That's not fair. No, I'm saying that's not fair because
They're
every
the key
time,
to our future to working on your bike.
right? That's true. But every time that I've mentioned that Valerie was hot on the show, because she's been on many a time,
Yep.
I've always gotten the stank eye from her. And I was watching her the last time you just said it.
That's why I don't look at her.
She
in the
didn't
eye.
give you the stank eye.
I don't stare. It's like
There's
it's
no
like
eye
a,
contact.
So you just avoid it.
it's like a coyote in the wild. I just don't look her in the eye. I just look off in the overhead. I just,
Just
say,
say
what
what you want.
That's
Yeah.
right. Never look at her. I will never be intimidated. I always win. Yes.
So what else you got going on, Valerie? You deal with the Hope for Kids.
The Hope Kids, yes.
Hope Kids, and then are you doing anything else? What can we bring light to on this show? This medium? What can we do to benefit you?
Even sponsoring, money-wise, what can they do? What can people listening right now?
I've got some great sponsors. My C-Tech battery charger. I got Magic Bullet, a Kropovich exhaust systems, awesome on my motorcycle. HP Race Parts, which is provided by BMW Motorrad. They've given me some great equipment lately, and we're ready to go fast this year.
The only thing anybody's ever given me is syphilis, so you're doing all right. That's fucking awesome. That's how you know she's legit. She had more than one sponsor. That's awesome.
Well, we're it's the faster you go, we really need some more funding to go along with what we're doing. What really kills us is just the traveling, the expenses. The motorhome to fill up that tank is a lot more than that Dodge diesel right now. And,
What, you can't sleep in a tent? What, are you too good for a tent, Valerie?
Well, I hung out with the RA rally, BMW RA rally in Birmingham, Alabama, and let me tell you, that tent thing looks really cool. There's some great setups out there.
The Taj Mahal of rednecks, right there.
It was awesome. It was an awesome rally.
So if somebody was listening right now and they wanted to give some money to you and your cause to get you to go faster than, well, God, we'd already say humanly possible, but you've already done that, so unhumanly possible, how can they do that?
Well, you can reach me through my website, which is ValerieThompsonRacing.com, and I've set up a special page. It's called GoFundMe.com, and there's a link for the donation page. And with the donation, you get other things in return, depending on what level you would like to sponsor our race team. So,
Sweet.
So butts gather one and all. Open up the wallets, do what bikers do, and give some money to Valerie Thompson so she can go faster and I can keep her on this show. Because she's going to stop coming if we don't produce something.
You get to live vicariously through Valerie's accomplishments.
That's right. If you can't go fast through Valerie, because God knows she's going to do it anyway.
She's got enough for all of us in
Right.
that thing. I tell you what, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Valerie, again, I say we are in awe that you come on our little show to tout what you do, because you are phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Because if I remember correctly, I think Michael Jordan won 6 championships. That's pretty damn impressive. That's all I got to say.
6?
I really like this 6th time because, I haven't even changed my email, what do you call it, signature.
Mm-hmm.
And a friend of mine said, that I needed to update it, and I was like, I like the 5 time, but I really am liking the 6 time.
Well, Big Mike is our marketing guy. So
Just
but
saying.
I would go with his recommendation of
I'm
just
going
saying
6.
consistently record breaking.
We're not even going to put a cap on this. It's so damn impressive at this point. Who needs a fucking number?
Because you know what? You're gonna work. You're gonna spend all your time working to update your email signature. At the rate you're breaking records, you're never gonna have time to do anything else.
We'd rather have you spend it going
I get
fast.
marketing material. I get my hero cards all signed or all printed out, and it says 5, and I just got them.
See,
See, there she goes bragging again.
Let's go ambiguous. We'll work out the details. We'll just let you go through, and we'll just say you're freaking awesome. That's
thank
what
you.
we'll say.
Yes, that's right. Consistently kicking ass.
Consistently awesome, right?
That's right, absolutely. And you know what? We're not even blowing this out of proportion. I mean, it really is. And I will look you now in the eye because I really do it. It's awesome, Valerie. What you're doing is fucking kick ass. You keep doing it. As long as you care about us and we care about you, we'll keep supporting it, and we'll bring you on the show anytime you want. I thank you so much for coming again. I mean, I really do. I can't say enough.
Thank you.
You're fucking awesome.
Awesome.
I love when Valerie comes on the show. It's always a good show when you're here.
Thank you.
And the clothes you're wearing right now are awesome.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, look, she didn't give me the stink eye. She didn't give me I want to go on record. Valerie did not give me the stink eye when I complimented her that time. That's awesome. All right, so what are you doing, Mike?
We're gonna roll right into a motorcycle rights section. We received this on Friday, June 19th. I'm just going to go ahead and paraphrase this, but today the U.S. Senate is beginning consideration of the appropriation bill, which would grant funding for fiscal 2015 for several federal agencies, including the U.S. Department of Transportation. Now, focus: the U.S. Department of Transportation. A couple of U.S. senators.
Yes.
I'm not even going to give these. I'm not even going to give these senators. I'm not even going to say their names live because it's not even important. But they've submitted a proposed amendment to bill that would end federal funding for motorcycle-only checkpoints. Now, these people are awesome. Every one of these senators are doing what they need to do for everybody in their own district. So I task everyone that's listening to figure out if your senator is going to go ahead and support or deny the federal bill to support motorcycle-only checkpoints. No funds made available under this act may be used to create or operate a checkpoint that exclusively targets motorcycle operators and motorcycle passengers. Which that means is, right now, there's a bill or a law that's already in place saying they can discriminate. They can pull you over for being on a bike, riding a bike, being a passenger of a bike just because they want to. These particular senators, which again I task you to find out if they're one of your own, are trying to put a bill in front of our wonderful judicial system to abolish that, to go ahead and say that shit ain't right.
Have you noticed that 2 of them are from New Hampshire?
Well, you know what, New Hampshire, if I'm not, correct me if I'm mistaken, but doesn't New Hampshire sponsor as a state one of the largest motorcycle rallies in the country?
Laconia. Laconia just ended.
It did. And I know this for a fact because the guy that we rented our ATMs also rents their ATMs for that event, and they had 400 ATMs spread throughout around the lake.
Well, I saw Jody Perowitz runs the Perowitz Facebook page. Okay, and they ran out of business cards for Perowitz Cycle Fabs in Laconia this week, and I gave them Square Peg Promos contact info. So
nice.
If Perowitz ever needed any business cards, that they can contact Square Peg Promos. But
at the end of this story, and they've made it very clear that it's unclear if the Senate's leadership will reach a deal that will allow the amendment to reach the vote before the full chambers, which means every person that's listening to this radio station right now needs to send a letter, get the canned letter, talk to your local MRO. I guarantee they have canned letters to send up to your senator, to your representative, to get the support, to say, to turn his mind if he's thinking maybe he doesn't want to support this.
Stop motorcycle-only checkpoints.
And it's that's simple.
It.
And it just needs to be the vast.
Big Mike, does Abate have like one of those canned letter forms?
We do. We actually do.
That you can just fill in your information.
Yep.
And it automatically sends it to your designated representatives
Correct.
up in the United States government.
It doesn't automatically send it. What it does is it allows you the opportunity to fill it out. It send it to your local MRO representative. They'll gather them and then they'll go up the hill and do it for you.
Okay.
Join your local MRO. abateofaz.org, okay, is the one here in Arizona. that we are all members of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monkey
so-
Butt Radio is
Monkey-
a member, as
yes.
a business member.
Yes.
Mike is the vice president.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
And before we go, we got about 1 minute left before we got to go. Join your local MROs. Whatever
Join
state,
your MRO,
Whatever state
yes.
you are in, join your local
MMA,
MROs. So,
MCMA,
yeah.
ACM.
So, remember, next Saturday or this coming Saturday at Jolie's Place in Chandler at 6 p.m., the Two Gals end of riding season party. It's going to be a blast.
We
They
will
got
all
music,
be
they
there.
got food, they got drink specials, everything else. Here, what's going on at the Chop and Wok 4th of July weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, in honor of Big Mike and his favorite drink, 95-cent Pabst Blue Ribbon. Gotta love America. America.
Chop and Wok, we got to hand it to you. The food was friggin'
Thank you,
awesome.
Jamie.
Absolutely.
Guys,
awesome.
you got to come down here, try the food at Chop and Wok. get
Ninja
some drinks.
Chinese surfing.
Yes, Ninja Chinese surfing. They're all wok stars here. So
I
until
got one more thing to say. One
Okay.
more thing to say before we cut out of here. I'd like to welcome the newest team member to
Yes.
Monkey Butt Radio, Diane.
Yes.
She is our bartender.
yes, thank you. Welcome, Diane.
She performed the initial introduction to the show. Thank you so much, Diane, for being as wonderful as you are.
And her nickname's Heavy D.
Heavy D.
Dilly 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 D.
Wiggity,
No.
wiggity, wiggity.
And we're gonna, hey, Scooter, take us out with Madison Rising and our national anthem.
Don't be a dick.